Hello students, today we are going to discuss exercise 2.2 of polynomials. This is page number 33 of NCERT textbook class 10. First question. Find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. Okay, this is our polynomial. So first what we have to do is we have to equate this quadratic polynomial with 0. We know this is a quadratic polynomial because it's already given in the question. At the same time, what is a variable? X is a variable and the highest degree of the variable is 2. So this is a quadratic polynomial. We have discussed it in the previous classes. Okay. So x square minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. I am equating this to 0. Next, what we have to do? We have to split the middle term. We have to factorize it. We have to split the middle term. For that, I am finding the product first. Product means I am multiplying the coefficient of x square. That is, this is our question. X square minus 2x minus 8. I am multiplying these two terms. The coefficient of x square and the constant. So, product is equal to 1 into minus 8. That is equal to minus 8. And sum means the remaining term at the middle. That is minus 2. We have to take the sign also. So, we have to find two numbers. When we multiply those two numbers, we have to get minus 8, and when we add those two numbers, we have to get minus 2. So, what are the two numbers? Which all are the numbers? For example, I am taking 4 and 2. Okay, 4 into 2 is 8, but I am not getting minus 8. So, I am putting a minus here at 2. Okay, now it is okay. I am getting minus 8. So, 4 plus minus 2 is, this is only 2. But we have to get minus 2. So, we have to change the sign. I am taking minus 4 into 2. Okay, I am getting the same minus 8 and minus 4 plus 2. Yeah, I got minus 2. So, my two numbers are minus 4 and plus 2. So, I am taking the question again. The question is x square minus 2x minus 8, and next I am going to split the middle term with these two numbers. Okay, x square minus 4x. What is our first term? It is minus 4, and here the term is in terms of x. So what we have to write? Minus 4x. 4 is our number and we have to put x also because the middle term is in terms of x. Okay, minus 4x plus, next is plus minus 4 and plus 2, plus 2x, and this minus 8 we are writing here, that is equal to 0. Then we have to arrange the terms. From these two terms, what we can take common? X is common. Here it is x square and here 4x. So we can take x common and x is outside, and what is remaining here? We took 1x. So remaining 1x we are writing here, minus, same minus we are putting here. And what is remaining here? 4. 4 is there. Okay. If you have any confusions, just multiply this x into the bracket. So, if you are multiplying this, you will get x square and here you will get minus 4x. So, our answer is correct. Plus, from these two terms, what we can take common? We can take 2 as common. Okay. I am taking 2. And what is, I can't take any x term because this is a constant and here there is no x term. So, I can't take any x term. I can take only 2. 2 into what is remaining here? Only x. X minus, and what is remaining here? 2 into what is 8? 4. Okay, if you have any doubt, just multiply this 2 into the bracket. So, 2x, okay, minus 8. Yeah, this is same. That is equal to 0. And from this all term, what you can take as a common? This is x minus 4. Here also you can see x minus 4. So this x minus 4 you can take as a common. So I am taking this x minus 4, and what is remaining here? Here x is remaining. So I am taking x. And what is remaining here? 2. So x minus 4 into x plus 2, that is equal to 0. Okay, so from this whole term x minus 4, from this term x minus 4 is common, and from this term x minus 4 is common. So if I am taking x minus 4 outside, what is remaining here? X, and what is remaining here? 2. equal to 0. Next, what we have to do is, we have to take the first term. x minus 4. We have to take each term and we have to equate it to 0. First term is x minus 4. X minus 4 is equal to 0. So if x minus 4 is equal to 0, what is the value of x? X is equal to, we are taking this minus 4 to the RHS and it will become plus 4. So x is equal to 4. And next is this term. X plus 2 is equal to 0. So the value of x is, this is plus 2. So I am taking it to the right hand side. So it is equal to minus 2. So these are the zeros of this polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. So you can conclude the answer as the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8 are 4 and minus 2. Next is relationship between zeros and coefficients. So sum of zeros is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Sum of zeros, I am taking first 0 as alpha and the second one as beta, and if we add those two zeros, it is equal to minus coefficient of x. So the general equation of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. So what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is b. So here there is a minus, so minus b by coefficient of x square. X square is a. So I am writing b. So alpha plus beta, sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. So what are the zeros? Minus 2 and 4 are the zeros. Minus 2 plus 4 is equal to minus, and here in the place of b it is minus 2. So minus of minus 2 by 1. So we are getting 2 is equal to 2, which means that our zeros are correct. Next is product of zeros. Product means alpha into beta. Alpha and beta are the two zeros. Okay. And that is equal to constant term. Constant term is c. So c divided by a. That is the coefficient of x square. That is alpha beta is equal to c by a. Alpha into beta means minus 2 into 4. That is equal to c. c here is minus 8. So minus 8 by a. A is 1. That is equal to minus 8 and minus 8. Which means that these are both LHS and RHS are same. Next is question number 2. 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So first what we have to do, we have to equate this to 0. Then we have to find a product. For finding the product, we have to multiply the coefficient of this s square. Here the variable is s. So coefficient of s square, that is this into this. That is 4 into 1, that is equal to 4. And sum is equal to this term, minus 4. So we have to find two numbers whose product is equal to 4 and sum is equal to minus 4. So I can take minus 2 and minus 2. So if I multiply minus 2 and minus 2, I get plus 4 and minus 2 plus minus 2, that is equal to minus 4. So I am taking minus 2 and minus 2 and I am splitting the middle term. That is minus 4s can be written as minus 2s minus 2s plus 1 is equal to 0. So from these terms, from these two terms, I can take 2s common. So 2s I took common, and what is remaining here? 2 is there and I took only 1s. So 1s is remaining. So that is 2s and minus this I took the 2s full. So minus 1 is remaining here, minus. So from this term I can take minus 1 common. If I am taking minus 1 common, so what is remaining here? 2s is remaining here, 2s, and this will become minus 1 because I already took minus 1. So if you have any doubt, you can just multiply minus 1 into 2s minus 1. We have to get this term. So what is minus 1 into 2s? That is minus 2s, and I am multiplying this minus 1 with this minus 1. So that will become plus 1. So we got the same number, we got the same term. So that is, if I am taking minus 1 common, what is remaining in this term? Minus 1. So I am taking minus 1 outside, remaining is 2s, and here I have to change because I took minus 1 common. So remaining minus 1 equal to 0. So next I can take 2s minus 1 and 2s minus 1 common from the whole term. So I took 2s minus 1 outside, and here what is remaining? 2s is remaining, that is 2s, and from here I took 2s minus 1, so minus 1 is remaining. So 2s minus 1 into 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. Then I have to equate each term to 0. First 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. So 2s is, I am taking this minus 1 to the right hand side, so it will become 1. So s is equal to 1 by 2. Next 2s minus both are same. We will get the same answer, but still I am doing this. 2s minus 1 is equal to 0, 2s is equal to 1, and s is equal to 1 by 2. So the zeros of the polynomial are 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 for this particular polynomial. Next, we have to find the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. We know that we have solved this in the previous question. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So alpha plus beta are the two zeros, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus. What is b? The polynomial is this. So b means this term. B is minus 4. Minus of minus 4 by a is 4. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. That is equal to 1. Next, alpha into beta. Alpha into beta is c by a. So alpha into beta, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is equal to c. C is 1 by a is 4. That is 1 by 4 equal to 1 by 4, which means that our zeros are correct. Question number 3. 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. So first we have to equate this to 0. 6x square. Okay. 6x square minus 3 minus 7x is equal to 0. So actually here is a x term. We have to arrange it. We have to bring this x term with adjacent to this x square term, because it will be like x square, x and a constant. That is a general equation of a quadratic polynomial. So 6x square minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. Don't forget to arrange this, otherwise if you multiply this, you will multiply 6 and minus 7. That is wrong. So you have to arrange this first and then you have to do the product and sum. So what is the product? Product is 6 into minus 3, that is equal to minus 18, and sum is equal to minus 7. So the two numbers are minus 9 and plus 2. So I am splitting the middle term. 6x square. So first is minus 9x plus, and don't forget to write this x also here, because we are splitting the middle term. The middle term means it is in terms of x. So we have to write x terms. Okay, we have to write in terms of x. Minus 9x plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. From these two terms we can take 3x common. So if I am taking 3x common, what is remaining here? 3 into what is 6? 3 into 2. So we have 2 remaining and 1 x also, because we took only 1 x outside. Minus 3. 3 into 3 is 9. Plus 1 into, here there is nothing to take common, so we have to take 1. So 1 into the same term, 2x minus 3. That is equal to 0. So we have to equate these terms to 0. Before that we have to take 2x. So 2x minus 3 into what is remaining here? 3x, and here it is 1. So 3x plus 1. Equate this to 0. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3 by 2. Here 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So 3x is equal to, I am taking this 1 to the right hand side, that will become minus 1, and x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Next we have to find the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So alpha is, one zero is 3 by 2 and the other is minus 1 by 3. So 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus of, what is b? B is minus 7. Minus 7 in the question. So minus 7 by a is 6. So here minus into minus, it will become plus. Plus 7 by 6, and here this denominators are different, so we have to take LCM or we have to cross multiply. So 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is 6. So we got 6 here, and cross multiply. 3 into 3 is 9, and 2 into minus 1 is, we are taking this plus here, and 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So 9 plus minus 2 by 6 is equal to 7 by 6. 7 by 6 here also it is 7 by 6. 7 by 6 is equal to 7 by 6. So both are same. Next is alpha into beta is equal to C by E. Alpha into beta means 3 by 2 into minus 3. 1 minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus 3 by 6. If you multiply these two terms, it will become minus 3 by 6, that is equal to minus 3 by 6. That is minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2. So students, if you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe.